Hey guys, what is up? It is your boy Fear the Myth coming at you live with this week's patch notes. Now, this week's update came out a bit earlier than intended. It's Monday, well actually Tuesday, 4 a.m. in the morning. And we have just been introduced to the new item called the Klinger. Now guys, I'm going to take you through the version 3.6 patch notes for this week. Now, guys, the Klinger. Okay, it's an uncommon, which means it's green. It can be found as full loot in the supply drops, in the llamas, or in the chests. Now, the explosion, it explodes after 2.5 seconds, but it will not explode in the air. It does 100 damage to players. It can stick to any surface and or player, so you can do like kamikaze missions and shit. It does 200 damage to structures. You can stack up to 10 of them. The stack, like when you find them, you find them in stacks of threes, just like the minis. And they blow up with a 1 radius tile. So if it lands in a base, it can pretty much blow up the entire base. And now, it will cling to any surface or player hit. Will detonate earlier than if a structure it is attached to is destroyed. So it'll blow up early. So let's say I throw it at a wooden wall. Let's say the wooden wall is destroyed. It'll blow up early. Like as the wall is destroyed, it'll just blow up. So yeah. Now, they've also reduced the chances of finding the C4 in chests by 40%. They've also buffed the minigun. The accuracy is now up by 10% and the recoil is down by 10%. They increased the damage from 16 up to 17, and for Epic it's 18, Legendary it's 19. And they improved the hit registration of long-range sniper rifle and crossbow projectiles. So, this means, like, a lot of people have been thinking this as lag, but when you shoot someone and it takes a lot to hit, some people have been thinking that's lag. That is actually the hit registration. It takes a while for the hit to register. Now, Porta Fort. Now, guys, I've had lots of problems with these with like the stilts. Now, when you're holding it and it shows a hologram of it, it will actually tell you if there's going to be stilts or not. And the tires. A lot of people have done this with sky bases. You will bounce on the tires and bounce off the sky base, and you'll take no fall damage. That has now been removed, and you will take fall damage when doing that. Now, guys, they have fixed the cozy campfire for being able to heal for 1 more second than intended. That's a huge, huge difference. Wow. But fixed an issue of red hit markers won't show when the rocket launcher dealt damage. The red light on remote explosives can no longer be seen through doors. Fixed an issue causing consumables from loot llamas and supply drops to exceed the maximum stack size in a player's inventory. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all read through this because this is just about the one-shot accuracy and just basic fixes in the gameplay. So you can pause the video here and read through that. Now, guys, moving on to the Builder Pro. This is actually the exact controller setup I use. Fixed an issue where primary fire could be interrupted when releasing aim and down sights. I've had that happen a lot on this new staff I'm using. I don't know why it's like that, but it does happen. Fix an issue causing players' weapons to automatically fire after placing a structure and switching to the weapon. That has happened a lot, even with other controller layouts in general. I used to use Combat Pro a lot, and that would happen even when breaking or placing stuff. Now, fix an issue that causes doors to recoil after quickly spamming the interact input approach when approaching the door. Fix an issue that switched the wrong building piece to edit mode when attempting to edit a different piece. Now, guys, I've had this problem when I'm trying to edit a stair. Sometimes you'll edit the wall behind the stair. This is really annoying when you're trying to edit down to your base house or edit back up to get back in your base. This is really, really annoying. Okay, now, guys, moving on. Okay, self-service cosmetic returns features has been added. Now, guys, this will allow you to return up to 3 cosmetic purchases for V-Bucks. So guys, you can only do 3 in your lifetime. So choose wisely what you replace. I already know one skin I'm gonna return. And yeah, cause I don't like it. But you're gonna return emotes, gliders, harvesting tools, back blings, and outfits. What you cannot return for V-Bucks back is the Battle Pass tier, Starter Pack, Founders Pack, Founder Packs upgrades, the loot llamas, and event and weekly items, and Save the World. The Shadow Play highlight button is visible on the victory screen again. Didn't know what that was. I've never actually used that. 15 issue custom teammates map icons to render under the battle bus on the map. I've had that happen. Next, what they haven't fixed is usually when you jump off the bus, you want to see your teammate's arrow appear on the map. I don't know if they fixed that and just forgot to put it in the patch notes, but I just don't know. That needs to be fixed. Improve the time for multiple supply drops spawning together, indicating how many spawned and where they spawned from. As we're just going to show it now, guys. Improved hitching that occurs in player elimination. I don't know what hitching is, y'all have to look into that. Okay, and then they have lots of mobile fixes. Now, guys, okay, that is all for the Battle Royale. I would do Save the World, but I don't have that, so you only strictly get the Battle Royale. If Save the World is something that you'd like to see me go through the patch notes with, I would gladly do it. But, you know what, guys, that's it for now.